Hi, this is Ira Gorlick, and this is the third of my lectures on the obstacles to getting good information. This time I'm going to talk about confirmation bias and motivated reasoning. The misconception that many people have is that their opinions are the result of years of rational, objective analysis, where the truth is that your opinions are the result of years of paying attention to information which confirmed what you believed while ignoring information which challenged your preconceived notion, which is why before I talk about confirmation bias, I talk about selective perception. Confirmation bias is the filter with which we see reality that matches our expectations. So we think about selective perception. It's confirmation bias that we're looking for. We are going to select things that confirm what we believe. And let's talk about punditry, the TV and radio and newspapers and magazine and websites that we go to. It's a whole industry built up around confirmation bias. They fuel for beliefs. They pre-filter the world to match existing worldviews. If their filter is like yours, you like them, and you even love them. If they aren't, you hate them. Whether or not the pundits are telling the truth, or vetting their opinions, or thoroughly researching their topics is all besides the point. You watch them not for information, but for confirmation. And here's an example. During the 2008 presidential election, they did a study and found that people already supporting Barack Obama were more likely to buy books that painted him in a positive light, and people who already disliked Barack Obama were the ones buying books painting him in a negative light. People didn't buy books to really study Barack Obama and then make their decision one way or the other. Motivated reasoning is confirmation bias taken to the next level. It starts with the answer and looks for support for that answer. So if you believe something, you're going to be motivated to look for things that support what you believe. And when you see things that don't confirm that, you're going to respond defensively and look for contrary evidence, actively discrediting, sometimes through personal or ad hominem attacks, the other individual. There's a great series of studies done by Drew Weston at Emory on using MRIs that show how the brain actually supports this. And I have another class I'm doing on communication where I'll get into much more detail about how our brain works and why this works. But the key to motivated reasoning is your solutions motivated. If you know what solution you want, you're going to be motivated to find the arguments that fit that solution. And here are a couple of examples from the net neutrality debate that I've seen around. Net neutrality is government control, and Obamacare rollout proves that the government cannot control anything. If you believe that the government is bad and that net neutrality is a bad thing, you're going to read that and say, of course, that makes perfect sense. And then if you read this next one, that in 2005, North Carolina ISP, Madison River Communication, blocked the voice over internet protocol service. Now somebody who supports it will say, see, given the opportunity, they'll screw us. But if you don't support net neutrality, you'll read that and you'll say, well, wait a minute, what's going on? Maybe there's a nuance. Maybe there's something else I need to know. You're not going to accept that statement as it is. I'm reminded of Ben Franklin's quote, believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see. He understood that we use selective perception and we use confirmation bias in the way we approach things. So in summary, I'm going to read this. When you put all these obstacles to getting good information together, optical illusion, selective perception, confirmation bias, and motivated reasoning, you should realize that anything and everything you believe may be wrong. So respect other viewpoints and never believe that you cannot change your views. When I'm doing this class, every discussion I have, I'm going in with the idea that somebody may have something that helped me understand that I'm wrong. I would much rather find out I'm wrong and not keep saying things that are wrong than just hold on to what I believe because it's what I believe. So now we'll go into the rest of the class, and I hope you enjoy it.